We have been hearing a lot about the infrastructure bill in Washington, and the money coming our way will go a long way in rebuilding Connecticut.
So all this week, we're taking a look at how it will impact where you live. Today, we're focusing on the 1st Congressional District.
And Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino shows us how this bill could help Hartford look completely different.
It's the #1 chokehold in the state, #1 in New England, number 11 in the country.
Hartford routinely ranks as one of the most congested points in the country. The outdated bridge system that carries I-84 through Hartford, known as the viaduct, was designed to handle only a fraction of the cars that use it, and the I-91 interchange only adds to the problem. Now, the Department of Transportation is getting some help with its mobility study. The recently passed $1 trillion infrastructure bill includes $16 million for a 100-year transportation plan in the Hartford area. Here's Congressman Peter DeFazio, chairman of the House Transportation Committee.
We're going to have $5 billion for a program to rejoin communities like North Hartford with the rest of the city.
He says the infrastructure bill is putting an emphasis on projects that reconnect cities. In Hartford, the elevated viaduct cuts off the north end from downtown. 1st District Congressman John Larson hopes that a redesigned highway system will allow the city to reconnect. He also hopes it will let the city reclaim more of its riverfront.
Look, if we're going to do something in this nation, let's make sure that we do it right.
Larson says that redesigning the highway and allowing Hartford to reconnect with itself and with the river is a key to Hartford 400, a series of projects that hopes to reimagine and redesign Hartford over the next 15 years.
We're trying to get everything and everyone moving in one direction to support a vision for the region.
The iQuilt partnership is spearheading Hartford 400 by bringing together a series of projects into one vision. The hope is that a new highway system will free up space in Hartford and East Hartford for development and parks. Much of that land would be along the river.
But at the moment, we've got a highway system that intersects the Connecticut River and somewhat restricts access to the river.
This rendering, looking south, shows you what iQuilt imagines for the project. Hartford 400 projects also rely on a broader definition of infrastructure that include parks and technology, and the infrastructure bill is funding some of those, including upgrades to the levee system in Hartford and East Hartford, a new riverfront park, more electric charging stations, better broadband, and improvements for CT Rail and Bradley International Airport. Hartford 400 hopes that the train will eventually take passengers right to the airport.
The situation here fits perfectly into what we're trying to do.
Once the DOT mobility study is done, planners can seek more federal dollars. It's not clear yet how the highways will be redesigned. Larson has called in the past for tunnels, but Hartford 400 has suggested having the highways go around the city. Whatever happens, supporters want to reconnect Hartford with the river in time for the city's 400th anniversary in 2035.
And we should be able to use it, engage with it, and really take advantage of that natural resource that we have.
From Hartford, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.